All right, and we're back with ESQ-Astro sauce. I am the host, ESQ-Astro. And again, as you see, I already got cards laid out because I was through the main part of the reading and about to get into the extras, and my video program stopped the recording. It just stopped and froze. So I apologize again. We do everything live on camera, but I'm not going to pick up the cards and reshuffle again, especially when I pretty much got through the meat of the message. So I do apologize. As you will see, some of my past readings, everything is done on camera, but I'm not going to start over because technology is malfunctioning. It's Mercury and Neptune retrograde right now, so we have to be very mindful of these technical malfunctions that we could have with vehicles, computers, our phones, any type of technology that requires electricity. Okay, so just to recap, okay, we had the Sun card come out in the first position. Okay, so this is light being shed on something. This is also a restoration of somebody's joy, happiness, peace, balance. The second card coming out was the Emperor upright. Okay. So it means that Emperor basically is in that position of being on solid ground, making good choices, and looking in the right direction of the Sun to know what they want. This could also deal with higher spiritual counsel or higher uh, spiritual activity when it comes to things you can't explain or things that are just not recognizable outside of something from a higher power taking over for you. Next card coming out was the Justice card upright. Okay. And that's just letting me know that again, during this Mercury retrograde, Neptune retrograde, we could have some injustices that were done in the past come into the present to actually correct themselves and give you that justice. The next card coming out was the Fool in reverse. That justice is going to provide you with some type of wisdom so that you can move forward. Because with the next card, we have the Lovers in reverse. So again, this is somebody stuck in some type of decision, a reversal of a choice, but definitely some type of choice that needs to be made. I wouldn't say it needs to be made in haste or right away, but definitely a choice that needs to be made to get to the next card, which is the Chariot upright, and that's going to cause your motion. That's going to cause some good stability as well. Making that choice, getting out of that place of limbo, okay, and really making that choice so that you move forward. The next card coming out after that is the Judgment card upright. And that Judgment card, clarifying the Justice card, lets me know that, yeah, something that was wrong could be righted at this time. Okay. And again, it could deal with, a court case, something legal with the Judgment and the Justice card coming out. Okay. Especially again, the Judgment card clarifying the Justice card and the Fool in reverse. Some type of wisdom is activating in this particular sector. Now, after the Judgment card going up to the next level, we have the Moon in the upright. So again, just like I said yesterday, when the Moon and the Sun come out in the reading, that's eclipse energy. Okay. So there could be big changes coming based upon these choices that need to be made. Okay. Next card that comes out after the Moon card is the Tower in reverse. Okay. So again, things that come to light may influence a choice that, again, reverses a tower to be built back up. But again, that choice to build up alone or with the person who fell off the tower with you lies here in the Star card. So executive decision, something that you have to decide for yourself. But with the Star card coming out to clarify the reading at the top after the Sun card comes out first, I would definitely say you're on the right path. But there will be a choice that determines, whether you go left or right when you get to that fork in the road. Okay. So the main thing again is that you're pretty much in control, dominant upright reading. And again, with the Sun, the Moon, and the stars all in the upright, I would definitely say this is some of the heavy astrology that's going on here in July with these two retrogrades that we have. I believe Saturn's going to join the retrograde party next, which is talking about authority and things of that nature. We just had Venus going to Virgo today, so that's very powerful energy for certain people. Depends on where it falls in your personal chart. But again, Virgo is that sign of, work, daily routine, daily habits, things that we do on a daily basis, whether it's traveling a certain route or brushing our teeth at a certain time. Virgo governs those particulars in the sixth house. So with Venus in Virgo, this can start to affect people's daily money. Okay, you may see an increase in your finances. You could also see increase in love and beauty when it comes to art appreciation, people appreciation, things of that nature. Okay, Virgo is also the sign of Re, so uh, it's not by far that we're in retrogrades with Venus being in Virgo now. So a lot of things can come back up. We can start to remember things. We can start to rekindle things, remix things. We can just start to rearrange things because this is that time of the year where again we're right getting into the heart of summer, and Cancer season is the season that brings that flow back into most people's lives. And with Venus going into Virgo today, it's definitely going to cause some changes and some upswings in a lot of people's financial situations. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress upright. Okay. And that's where I was at when the tape got stuck. And as we all know, the Empress upright, sitting on her throne with the Emperor in the upright here. This is something we can't see coming. This is a golden opportunity. This is somebody that's solid, somebody that's shining. And it may not be shining to the point that you think, oh, this person is this or that. But again, they may have that hidden glow that they only show when necessary. Okay. So just know a golden opportunity is definitely in the hidden realms of what's coming. Okay. And it could be something that's revealed by that moon card that's showing in that second from the top row. Okay. Again, dominant upright reading. I'm going to get into the gods and clarify the reading, see exactly what they're saying, and giving us some advice to go to when it comes to getting things on track, where the energy overall lies when it comes to what the gods are saying and what they have anointed. And then again, that bottom of the deck is going to put you in that place to understand exactly what the gods are not showing you, but what is coming down the pipeline. The main thing is we clarify with the God cards because they're just simple. They give us a one word kind of answer and clarification. And right now, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. All right. So with the gods, I think I'm going to do a pluck and pull. I haven't done one in a while. And we just want one card, and then I'll clarify with the bottom of the deck. Let me get one card. One card, Spirit. All right. And that one card comes out. We're not taking any reversals with a pluck and pull. So the Amun Ra card, the creation card. Okay. So this may be a situation where you've got to be creative, especially with certain things going on in the tower rebuild. Just may be time to use what you have to get what you need as far as your magic, the wisdom, the tools of judgment and justice that are coming in. This could even be talking about some type of help that may come in that you're not seeing, that excels you or pushes you to the next level or helps you get caught up on some things. Because it does look like it could be financial, okay, in certain forms. In other ways, it could be some type of abundance. It just may not be financial. It may be somebody's resources that you're allowed to tap into, or something that you're allowed to, get without having to give anything up front. But again, it may be some type of contractual agreement here that gets you to that start point. But it's definitely a time where you're going to need to be creative and just kind of work with the things that you have. The main thing is when you start talking about God work and God energy, it's about creating something from nothing. And when you get into the point of using your creativeness and your imagination to create things that would not exist without you doing so, that's considered God work. That's why I tell everybody that I deal with, as far as clients, people in my personal circle, we're all different factions of the same energy. Okay, we just have different missions to complete in this plane and different purposes that may intertwine or may not align, just based upon, again, what we're here to do. Okay. So we're all reflections of each other in that particular way, but we're all unique individuals in the way that nobody is here to do what you're supposed to do. Okay. There may be other people who may do something close to it, but what you're exactly supposed to be doing is meant for you. Okay. So purpose driven is where I find, a lot of power when it comes to me continuing on the path and on the road to get to where I want to go when it comes to success and the things that I'm seeking to accomplish in life. Okay. So, creation, the Amen Ra card, definitely in alignment with the Sun card. Okay. The Ra card came out yesterday, Enlightening, which was in alignment with the Sun card, but Amen Ra comes out the next day, kind of in the same position, but again, clarifying the overall read. Bottom of the deck for the gods is the Transformation card. Yes, in the upright. Okay. So yeah, I believe that creation or that creativity, that you're holding on to or that you can use to your advantage, will cause a transformation. As you see, Anubis is on this card as well, and has the scales at balance, and is coming right up next to the other Anubis card, the Judgment card, where again the scales are present. So this is going to be about balancing out things, I believe, the transformation. So if things have been, in a place where they haven't been balanced, this is going to be the start of that. Again, this is what Cancer represents, being that fourth sign in the zodiac and representing the fourth house. This can deal with nurturing energy, mother energy, energies that are close to home. Okay. Whether it's your neighbors, people you live with, but this is very close to home type energy. Okay. So just keep that in mind with this creation and transformation coming out in the place of what you can't see coming. I would say you're definitely in for a big surprise with this golden opportunity you can't see coming with the Empress card, and then having that transformation card as what else you can't see coming as the final result of the reading. And again, dominant upright reading, we only have 1, 2, 3 cards in the reversal. So I would definitely say that's a good thing. Only card again that I'm, not in favor of in the reversal is the Lover's card in reverse, because it can represent some type of stagnation or some type of standstill when it comes to actually making a choice that will move you forward. And that Chariot card comes out right after to kind of clarify that and let you know, yeah, it's a big choice that needs to be made, and it could be based upon what is revealed or what comes to light based upon this sun and this moon energy. The tower again falling down in the reversal means that it's time to build back up. And with what comes out of the dark will come to the light to help you build and get to that star energy, star power. Okay. So again, dominant Cancer energy in today's reading with the Chariot, the moon, and the star card coming out in that Cancer energy. So again, if you guys haven't been getting things, on point lately, wait till about the 13th through the 19th of the month. It's a very auspicious window right there that we're going to experience. And all of that's going to lead up. Well, that's right around the new moon that we'll have in Cancer. But all of that's going to lead up to the switchover into Leo. And once we get into Leo, the fire is going to be lit. So, take the flow that comes in now, definitely plan, plot, strategize, save what's coming in, because I believe in Leo season, and it probably won't happen until August to when that Leo energy really kicks in. It's going to be some great opportunities to take advantage of, but you got to be prepared financially because it is going to require some type of financial investment. And I would definitely say, again, stay on your P's and Q's, cross your T's, dot your I's, read over everything in this period till we get out of Mercury retrograde on the 23rd of July. But then we're going to let that Mercury retrograde post energy run to like maybe the 5th of August. Okay. So by the 5th of August, we should be clear of any Mercury retrograde energy, hopefully. We do have those people who have Mercury in a particular place in that chart where that energy may lag a little bit. So you may experience a post shadow of 3 weeks to a month. Okay. But it usually lasts about 2 weeks thereafter the end date, which again is going to be July 23rd. Mercury will station direct, but we will still have those post shadow effects for about 2 weeks thereafter. I say like 10 days is what I usually give it, but 2 weeks just to be safe. In some cases, again, if you know your chart, if your Mercury is in a place of where the retrograde is happening or in another water sign, again, you may have those reverbs that come 3 to 4 weeks later. Okay. So again, I think the reading is pretty straightforward. Great message here for whoever's watching. And again, just watch for the hook, because with Mercury retrograde right now, we have Uranus in Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury. So we could have some surprises come, good or bad, especially with the, let's see, I believe the full moon at the end of the month. That'll be in Aquarius. Yeah, the full moon at the end of the month in Aquarius is going to square Saturn. So it's definitely going to be pretty interesting how things turn out by the end of this month going into August. But I definitely, again, see a big turnaround coming. It's definitely going to be based upon changes or choices that are being made. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in to ESQ Astro. Again, if you resonate with the read, go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know what hit you. Let me know how I'm doing. And if you can like, share, and subscribe to the channel, that'll help us get out into the algorithm so that we can start doing more content. I love to go live for you guys and do some on the spot astrology readings just to get people more in tune with their charts. I will be offering readings through the website at ESQ-Astro.com very soon. Hopefully within the next month we can get that up and going and get you guys to get some personal reads, which again will definitely harness in on your particular energy and not just be a collective read where things may not apply. And again, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it resonates, great. All right. So ESQ Astro signing out. Peace.